Hello, gay people. Hey. What are you doing? Don't do that. Am I gonna get in trouble for that? Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie doodle. Showed the girls again. What did we do last stream? We showed my pussy on stream last time? Oh. Oh. What's this? They're sending me money in the hand computer? Oh my god. Sorry. Someone just sent me money. It's sick. I love money. Fucking hate money. But I am gonna withdraw it. Perfect. I love when people send me money in the hand computer. It's been 0 days since Merrick accidentally exposed herself on stream. Accidentally? Remember when I said I was just gonna become a booby streamer? Okay, so, you know what's really cool? I forgot to change my shirt that has makeup on it, and now banana. But there's 2 reasons. There's 2 reasons why I'm gonna keep it on for stream. Fuck. I feel like it's illegal to have this much fun. Do you guys ever feel like that? That it's illegal for you to have as much fun as you're having? Like I should be locked up in whore jail? You know what's really cool? Starship still doesn't work. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Maria. I see you. Still didn't work. So this morning, you guys all know I'm moving. Well, I assume most of you know I'm moving. The rest of you can probably figure it out from the state of my living room right now and all the boxes everywhere. Oh yeah, I got something new. What do we think? Isn't that cute? I'm swollen right now. Like my top lip is really swollen. But normally, so I've had these pierced a million times. Like I started piercing my own lips when I was like 13, right? And then I've also had them professionally done like a number of times. This is probably the 4th time I've had these done professionally. Hey! Thank you, Turnix. Oh, and we have a Calvin sub. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate that. Wow. Okay, so she already had exactly where they were gonna go lined up, and it was really, really, really easy, actually. I thought because there was so much scar tissue, it was going to be, like, the most horrifying experience of my life, but it was, like, totally fine. And they haven't really swollen. Like, I had inch-long posts. Inch-long posts. I looked insane. You guys might have seen on my Instagram story. I looked like I had, you know, bug antennas. Because I am so used to my lips, specifically, swelling like crazy. Stop yelling. I'm trying to eat ribs. I'm sorry. I'm just such a violent, deranged, insane woman. Sorry. I'm just trying to send you all to the concentration camps for empathy. We'll get there. Not to the camps, but to what that means. Some of you will get to the camps. But this time, I haven't swollen at all. Like, here. I had to change the posts out within like 2 days. It's crazy. Never in my life have I had a part of my lips not swell like this. My piercer, an angel, an artist, a surgeon, a scientist. Great experience. Although, when I hit my head the other night and I was in the ER, oh yeah, I have a concussion right now, guys. If today's a little chaotic, like maybe a little more chaotic, instead of blaming it on my ADHD and just who I am as a person, we're gonna blame it on my traumatic brain injury, okay? Yeah, I have a concussion right now. So, I hit my head, I think on the bathtub, because I was in my bathroom and I passed out. I passed out a couple times the other night. It's fine, whatever, it happens. It happens to me sometimes, it's fine, but this time when I fell, I was sitting a second TBI. Sir, a second TBI has hit the timeline. The timeline. Did I just refer to my brain as the timeline? Oh my god, dude. I need to be put down like a dog. That's crazy. Please excuse me. Thank you, Jake. Wow, I need help. I've been back online for 3 days. I need help. Anyway, so normally whenever my body starts to go into, oh boy, another twinge front into OF. Ooh, I can't say, ooh, I want to tell you to self-delete. Oh, I want to tell you to self-delete so bad, but I can't do it. Okay. This is a politics stream. This has been a politics stream for 5 years. One of the things we talked about in the last stream was how I never used to do makeup and how I used to wear like big t-shirts and cover up myself. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna ban you instead because you're a fucking moron and you are completely worthless and you have nothing to contribute here. You just came here probably because you're a Nazi who's mad at me on Twitter, so you wanted to come here to, I don't know, whatever. So, let's go ahead and I don't know if do we have a mod right in here? Let's go ahead and ban this person because they are a worthless piece of shit with nothing good to say. So, anyway, normally when I can feel like a fainting episode coming on, I'm able to get down on the ground, but this time I didn't. It happened too fast, I guess. So I have a makeup chair in my bathroom and I fell off the chair. I guess I passed out. Like, obviously I passed out. I blacked out. I don't even remember it really coming on. When I woke up, I was on the ground. And so, mods, give him a TBI. Mods, give that man a concussion. So true. When I woke up, I was on the floor in the bathroom and my neck were on this little stool I have in there. And like, I could tell I had hit my head pretty hard in the back. So I got up, I tried to walk to my bedroom, and I guess I passed out again, because I woke up in the hallway. Mods pierce that man's lips. So true. Mods send that man to the gulag for empathy. Thank you, Tyrannex. Anyway, so I guess I passed out for a second time, I don't remember any of this. Normally, when I have these fainting episodes, they come on kind of slowly, and I can feel that it's gonna happen, and I'm like, okay, and I can brace myself. This time, they both happened back to back, and I have no memory of them. I think the second one I definitely have no memory of, probably because I hit my head on the tub pretty hard. So when I woke up, I couldn't see for a few minutes, and like that was crazy. So I don't know. I ended up like the next day, like I clearly had a concussion, right? I've had brothers that have played sports since I was like, like 10. And so, I know what to look for, and I know like if it's serious or not. Mine wasn't serious, but we are gonna blame any weirdness, any disorganized shenanigans today on a traumatic brain injury. I will not be taking any further questions. So yeah, they want me to wear a halter monitor, I guess? I don't know. They think I have a heart problem. That sounds like it's getting worse. Well, the last one was a month ago, and the time before that it was like last year, and then before that it was like a couple of years before. So they are accelerating in frequency. But I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Yay! That dumb fuck is blocked. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it was really weird. Waking up, knowing you're awake, not being able to see anything is a very surreal experience. But anyway. What was I talking about? The fainting thing is new. Yeah, so I haven't really talked to anyone about the fainting thing. This is probably new lore for everyone. It's whenever I'm injured. Like, specifically when I'm cut. And see, at the ER, they were like, oh, so you're afraid of the sight of blood. And I was like, no, that's not it. Because, like, this started because I cut my finger the other night when I was cooking dinner. I cut my finger, and it wouldn't stop bleeding for a really long time. And that's not what did it. It was at 6:30 in the morning when I got up to change the Band-Aid for like the 4th time or 5th time or whatever, and it just started bleeding really heavily all at once. My body gets really cold, and I get extraordinarily nauseous. And then I feel like I get really weak, and I can't move, or like I start getting like tunnel vision. It's very strange. So, because like when I cut myself at dinner and I was bleeding like crazy, like it was not a big deal. But a couple of the other times it's happened, it's when this one has scratched me in the middle of the night. So I don't see the blood. I didn't see the blood then either. Aiden was actually there for one of these episodes. Very scary. But low iron. No, they did my blood work. All of my blood is fine. They said that I have a perfect brain and that my blood is beautiful. That's why they think it's my heart, because my CT scan was totally fine. Hi. Oh my goodness. My CT scan was totally fine, and then they did like a full blood panel on me, and they were like, all of your, like, everything is fine. Like, you're not anemic, you don't have low iron, your blood sugar's fine. So they want me to wear like a Holter monitor because they think that I have an arrhythmia. But obviously, like, because my heart beats wrong. Ever since I had COVID, my heart beats wrong sometimes. Like, I can feel it beating wrong sometimes. It's very, very, very strange, and it's very scary, and it kind of hurts, and it feels bad and weird. Yeah. Especially because, like, they were like, hey, when you stand up, do you get lightheaded? And I was like, yeah! And they were like, okay. So, wait, hold on, do you take Adderall? Yes. But this has been an issue for a long time. I have really poor circulation. Depending on, like, I have to eat perfect. I have to eat so perfect and clean. Like, even drinking, like, coffees. I shouldn't be doing this. Really, my body is just so sensitive now, and they think that a lot of that is my heart. They think a lot of that it's, like, affecting my blood pressure and my blood circulation and stuff like that, and the fact that I have lung damage certainly doesn't help. So they think I have an arrhythmia, and they want me to wear something, because, like, it's one of those things where they gave me an EKG as soon as I got there, and if they don't catch it at the time, it's like, well, you look fine, but, like, obviously you're not fine. So they want to, like, suit me up in this thing that I have to wear for weeks at a time, like 2 weeks or something. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ooh. Well, so this has been happening since before I got on the Adderall. It's been happening for like 5 years or so. 4.5, 5 years since the COVID. The COVID. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the strip club in it. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Sorry. She's stupid. Okay. Sorry, it's not that funny. Okay. You okay, baby? Okay. Oh, okay. I would have caught her. Oh, I would have caught her if she fell. Oh, I would have caught her if she fell, I promise. Oh, God. Anyway, they told me that my heart's all fucked up. I'm gonna die. Yeah, they were like, you have the best brain we've ever seen. A perfect brain, actually. You have beautiful blood, the best blood, but your heart's all fucked up and you're gonna die. And I was like, word. Okay. And it's so funny because, like, I left the emergency room and I was talking to a couple of my friends and they were like, so did they give you a referral to the cardiologist, or, like, did they give you anything? Did they put the monitor on you? And I was like, no. No. This is the American healthcare system. This is a Texas public emergency room. No. They were like, we think your shit's all fucked up. Maybe this is why. And then they were like, I don't know, figure it out. The doctor was like, I don't know, you probably need like a heart monitor, a Holter monitor or something. And I was like, word. I'll just figure that out. Cool. So, I don't have time. There's no way. I don't have fucking time to deal with this before I move to Utah. What? So I'm gonna have to get to Utah. Do we want to try that again? Or are we done trying to scale? Stop showing them that. Don't show them that for free. Yeah, your heart is garbage and here's why. Oof. Ugh. So they were like, there's just no way. Like, there's no way I'm gonna get this worked out before I move to Utah. So I have to move to Utah, find a general practitioner, whatever, and then have them refer me to a cardiologist. But the thing is, like, I don't have health insurance, so all of that is gonna be, like, impossibly expensive. So I'm just gonna hope that nothing crazy happens. The doctor was like, okay, so the ER doctor was so fucking funny. He was like, if you have insurance, and I was like, doctor, if I had insurance, would I be here right now? I wouldn't be here. And he was like, yeah, that's a good point. I was like, yeah, that's a good point up. He was funny, he was nice. I was just like bullshitting with him and cracking jokes, and he's like, yeah, okay. What? So he comes out while I'm in the waiting room. So they got me back there and did everything immediately. They like front loaded my treatment instead of making me wait in the lobby for hours. So he comes out and he's like, you know, really what we want to do here is don't hit your head again. Don't hit your head anymore. And I was like, okay, cool. Thanks, doctor. He was like, you know, with the concussion, the thing that we really want to do is just not keep hitting your head. Absolutely stunning advice. I was like, okay, cool. Great. I will try, next time I pass out, I will try to not hit my head. I will do my best to work on that. Oh, yeah, it's a little robot. Bye. Yeah, so, that's the deal. The deal is that my shit's all fucked up. They said I got a stupid heart, my shit's all fucked up, and, I'm just never gonna have probably not gonna have the money to get it looked at. So, the prescription from my doctor is don't hit your head again. I have a motorcycle helmet over there, and I had a photographer over here yesterday, and he was like, just wear the helmet around everywhere. Okay, yeah. I'll just wear the fucking helmet around everywhere. Ooh. Ew, that's where we're at as far as my medical treatment plan is. I'm just gonna wear the helmet indoors everywhere. So what's going on, guys? How's everyone else doing? How's everyone else's brain? Hold on. Next live stream, you guys are gonna come back. Oh my god. All the Nazis that are gonna come here today to hate watch are gonna have such a field day with this screenshot. They are truly gonna have, I'm gonna see this all over Twitter. I need to buy a bunch of extra helmets. You guys are gonna come back. Hold on. You guys are gonna come back. Next stream, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, hey guys. Just, you know, just following through on my fucking medical, my treatment plan. Yeah. What do you guys think? Is this a good look for me? Do we like this? So fetch. Thank you. Oh, she's back for more. What's that, baby? What's that? You never seen that before, have you? What is it? Oh, it's so sparkly. Did you pierce your mouth recently? Yes. Yeah. The dahlias are new. Do we like? Not safe enough. You gotta get one of those full face helmets. Maybe we should put me in a bubble. What do you think? Do you guys think I should live in a bubble? A full-on racing outfit. I think that crop top is fighting for its life. It truly is right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Hey guys. Hey guys. Do you guys want to really pull it together for the stream, for your favorite streamer? You guys want to really pull it together for your favorite streamer, Merrick DeVille, and maybe get me one of these? Oh my god. This is the only way that we can guarantee that I'm safe. Which one? Wait, hold on. Which one? Which one should I get? I mean, it's gotta be this one, right? Welcome to the stream chat. Today we are invading Camelot. Yeah, today we ride at fucking dawn. Oh my god. Some of you may die, but that is a consequence I am willing to take. You like 4? Okay. I'm pretty partial to this. It's so ostentatious. Oh, you like the golden one on the bottom? Yeah. Hold on. You can't see because I'm in the way. I like this guy too. Although this is like... This is funny. This one is really fucking funny. What do we think? One with the broom so that you can sweep when you fall over. Yeah. Yeah. No, the bottom right one is really funny. I feel like this is by far... This one is like the most ostentatious for sure. Chat today will be sacking Rome. Yeah, 100%. But this one is just funny. God damn. Okay. Hi. Ooh. Ooh. Has anyone met her yet? One helmet for each boob? No, I need like full plate armor. I need to walk around my house in a total armor, full armor set. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, hold on. Here we go. That's fucking $900. Okay. This is what I need. I need to walk around my house in this so that nothing... so that I can't hurt myself and get another concussion. You can come sit in my lap? Oh. Okay. It's okay. You can sit down here if you want. You want to try that? No? Okay. That's okay. What do we think? Do we think that this is my new look? Wow. Look at that. I think you're gonna hurt yourself inside the armor. I don't even fall. I just somehow hit my head inside of the helmet and I get a concussion in the helmet. I don't even fall. What is that? What was that? Like a monkey's paw situation? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Might crusade some non-Christians. Like, oh my god. Weren't we talking last stream about how we're gonna do a fucking holy jihad? We were literally talking last stream about how we're going to do a crusade. We're bringing back the crusades. No. First night in history with a BBL? Shut the fuck. Oh, I love that. I love that. I have to have this. Oh my god. I have to be the first knight in history with a BBL. Are you kidding me? You have a beautiful mind, and I wish I could kiss the folds of your brain. Just ooh, I love that. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, ooh. Oh boy. Do you guys remember last stream? Was Drake not been nice? Shut the fuck up. Ew. No, of course not. What are you doing? You're just eating a blanket. Stop. You're such a fucking menace. Do you guys remember last stream when we were talking about how we're going to do a crusade against CCOT? We're doing a crusade against the Trump administration, and we're going to march into El Salvador and liberate CCOT. We're doing a holy fucking war against El Salvadorian prisons. I have to have this. How else am I going to lead the holy war against CCOT if I don't have the proper attire for our new-aged atheist communist crusade, our woke crusades? I need this. The Knights of the Pole Dance? Yeah. Let's see what other oh my god, we have other ooh. Okay, this looks like a fish man. Never mind, I don't like this. This looks like some shit. This looks like some shit that you would see coming out of Innsmouth. I don't like this. He looks like a fish. And what the fuck is happening? No, I hate this. Never mind. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Get away from me. Ugh. Now this. This I fuck with. This I fuck with. Ooh. 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 Look at that. Guys, it's only $40,000. $39,000. Oh my god, normally it's $49,000. It's 20% off. That's a steal. What do you think? I think this is for me. He looks like a weird little goblin. Yeah. Not enough gold? Yeah. No, you're right. No, you're right. Not enough gold. What have we got here? No, hate that. This looks like how a toddler would stand. Don't like that at all. It's gotta go. That's crazy that someone has a $40,000 armor plate set on Etsy. No. Hate it. Hate it. Ooh. What about this? See, if you didn't notice... No, I see... Okay. I like how shiny it is, but... It's gauche. Can I help you with something? Don't do that. Don't do that. Weird politics stream, but I'm here for it. Well, it's not weird at all. We're planning our communist crusade to go into El Salvador and liberate CCOT. I feel like that's a very normal political position at this point. I just feel like I need one with more, I don't know, jewels, diamonds, personality. That's ceremonial, don't wear that in battle. Ooh, sorry. I think this stream budget is more Temu than it is Etsy. Ooh. Yeah, I should go to Ren Fair. My mistake. I should go to Ren Fair and get an armor set there, and I'll wear that as we ride into battle. That's true. That's pretty true. That's... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What do we think of this one? Sorry. Trying to make that not go off. What do we think about this one? I like the blue. He does kind of look like a weird little goblin thing, but I like the blue. Yeah, I like the big sword. I need like a big broadsword. That's not a broadsword, I don't think, but I need like a big like guts sword. I need this. Why is this? Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, I need a big guts sword. I just need guts. God, I need him so fucking... Oh God, I need him so fucking bad! God, he's so hot. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're done. We're done here. We're done here. God, I just need him to turn me into a fucking pretzel. Ugh! What are we talking about? This is a politics stream. This is a politics stream. I need you guys to get your mind out of the gutter, okay? And I need you to focus. Why are you guys forcing me to look at armor? Why are you forcing me to talk about how I need guts to pin me down? Okay, you guys need to stop. You need to get it together. Okay? Oh my God, I can't take you people fucking anywhere. Jesus Christ. Good afternoon, chat. Today we're uniting Japan under the banner of the Oda clan. So true. So true. Okay. Marching down into El Salvador dressed like this. Leading an army of terminally online autists. Okay, sure, whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? I don't give a fuck. Nothing fucking matters. Nothing matters, guys. Okay. Hydrate? Okay. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. Not being able to commit seppuku because boobs are too big. I try to kill myself, I can't. Ugh. You guys hear about what's going on with that guy, Elon Musk? You ever heard about that guy? He's like a eugenicist tech guy. I don't know, maybe he's like a coder or something. You guys heard about that guy, the tech industry Jeffrey Epstein? I don't think I could say stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. That guy, Elon Musk, he's the drug enthusiast. You guys heard about that guy? Eggman, yes, I know him. Yes. He did all those silly jumps. He was doing all that silly jumping around that one time. All those times. Wait a minute. Tyrannex. I kind of read your comment. I saw Stephen Miller. I was just like, I was glazing over them. And then when I Google Elon Musk, the second thing that comes up is Elon Musk's Stephen Miller wife. So we're gonna look at that. Oh my god, this is a drama stream now. This is a drama stream now. I got a Taco Bell ad? Yeah. Sorry. I love Taco Bell? Okay. That is not Stephen Miller's wife. No. There's no way. You know what? What am I saying? Of course that's his wife. All these guys are the fucking same. Of course that's his wife. Of course. Oh, this article is cunty. Ooh, this article's cunty. Every third hetero couple? Stop. Where's the fucking meme? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Girl. Hold on. 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 There's a meme that's like, yes, it's exactly what you said. It's every third hetero couple. Did you check out that Salon article I sent everyone? The most racist man alive. Yes, it's so fucking funny. It's so good. How did you get a suspension? We started stream like 20 minutes ago. What did you do in 20 minutes to get a suspension? Calvin, what did you do? Yeah, so like... Did you see that Salon article I showed everyone? The most racist man alive. God, that's so funny. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yay! Thank you. Thank you, Turnax. Look at that. We're a fourth of the way to our goal. Okay. First of all, this article's cunty as hell. We're gonna read this. So this is Katie Miller. Stephen Miller's wife. Also, this picture, can I just say this picture is fucking phenomenal. Look at him. Look at him. It's just stunning. Everything about this picture of him is perfect. God, he should be tarred and feathered. Okay. Yeah, he does look a little bit upsetty spaghetti. He does look a little bit upsetty spaghetti. Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna read this article and you guys are gonna think it's me ad-libbing, but it's not. This is how it's written, I promise, okay? This week on the White House shit show. This week on the White House shit show, the girls are rumored to be feuding. And by the girls, I mean the president and his billionaire first buddy. No, stop. I forgot about the first buddy thing. Aren't they calling him that? Oh yeah, he's out, by the way. He's fucking done. He's out. And by the president, and by the girls, I mean the president and his first buddy. At the center of it all, it seems, is Katie Miller, wife of Stephen and longtime top Trump advisor, who has reportedly left her post at the White House to work full-time with Musk. Okay, guys. I love you guys so much. I need you to not stand in front of my monitors. Can we do that? Can we go somewhere else? No, we're gonna stand in front of the monitors? That's really cool. Mommy needs you to move though so that she can do work. So that you can have kibble. Yay, thank you. Merrick, that cat is your first buddy? That's true. That's pretty true. That's true. Okay, so she left her post at the White House to work full-time for Musk. This probably leaves you with some questions, like, someone married Stephen Miller? And why? Well, she did. And now she appears to have gone from a die-hard Trump devotee to one of Elon Musk's staffers. Here's her deal. So I told you that I was going to read this and it was going to sound like me ad-libbing. It's not. It's just the world's cuntiest fucking article. God, this is good. Okay. Yeah, knowing Musk's track record, he's already requested that she bear his children via IVF. She's already pregnant. He has already paid her to get pregnant via IVF. For sure. Okay. She's been around since Trump 1.0. A Florida of University... I just said a Florida of University. Stop bullying me, I have a concussion. A University of Florida graduate, Katie Miller, got a master's in public administration from George Washington University. During the first Trump administration, she served as the president's special assistant, as well as press secretary to then Vice President Mike Pence. I really did say Florida of University, didn't I? Okay. Very cool. Thanks, brain. You guys remember like 30 minutes ago when I referred to my brain as the timeline? I'm doing it so gently. I'm doing it so gently. Don't worry, guys. I shouldn't even joke like that. Okay. 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 So. She served as the president's special assistant as well as press secretary to then Vice President Mike Pence. Miller also worked as a spokeswoman for the Department of Homeland Security under former Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen, who infamously justified separating children from their parents at the border as part of Trump's first administration's zero-tolerance immigration policy. At the time, Miller's soon-to-be husband, Stephen, then a senior White House advisor and immigration hardliner, served as a major proponent of the policy, which separated over 5,000 children from their families without so much as a tracking process or records to help them reunite. Stephen also pushed for more draconian policies that would... No good Stevens, folks. Damn. Shots fired. What's he up to on Twitter? He doing cool stuff? He been saying cool stuff lately? Has he been adding cool discourse? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about him. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not kicking that hornet's nest. Anyway, Stephen also pushed for more draconian policies that would have separated around 25,000 more, including families in the middle of civil court proceedings and those legally seeking asylum at ports of entry. I guess that really did it for Katie. Ooh, they hate her. They hate her. Fair. The Florida of brains. Fuck. She's a product of Florida, that's true. No! She married Stephen Miller at a Trump hotel? No! God, all of these people are so fucking trashy. Every person attached to the Trump administration is like the trashiest, tackiest motherfucker alive. It is so insane how, like, people like Stephen Miller, they really think that they're like the vanguard of the white race. They really think that they're like genetically superior to everyone else and they should have dominion over everyone, and it's like, you are You got married at a Trump hotel? Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Money does not buy class. Truly cannot buy class. All right. In 2020, toward the end of her first White House stint, Katie and Stephen Miller got married. The couple apparently knew each other through their work, but didn't meet in person until friends introduced them in 2018. According to the New York Times, they got married at Where Else, a Trump hotel in Washington, where a senior advisor to David Friedman, a former U.S. ambassador to Israel, officiated. DHS once sent her to the border to make her more compassionate to family separation, but she said it didn't work. The camps were a compromise. Re-education camps that I was talking about yesterday on Twitter were a compromise. I think I was being very generous, actually. We should be waging a fucking holy jihad on these people. I'm so serious. We should be doing another fucking crusade against these people. I'm so fucking serious. When it comes to immigration policies, it seems Miller is just as cruel as her husband. In a conversation with journalist Jacob Soboroff, who documented the tragic system behind the separation of families at the U.S.-Mexico border in his 2020 bestseller Separated: Inside an American Tragedy, Miller said her family and colleagues told her she'd think about the separations differently when she had kids. But I don't think so, Miller is quoted as saying. By her own account, the Department of Homeland Security once sent her to the border to see the separations for myself, to try and make me more compassionate, but it didn't work. Quite the flex. I need to be able to say things. I need to be able to say things that would get my account instantly banned and my house instantly drone striked. God, I need to be able to say things that would land me in prison. Okay. So. Jesus, I thought you had a seizure. Yeah, I did. I just got so annoyed that I had a seizure. She was one of Trump's first picks for the Doge panel, but now reportedly works full-time for Musk. Last December, Trump named Miller as one of his first picks to join Musk's Doge Advisory Board, where she served as a special government employee, a weird little designation that allows private sector figures to also work for the government in a limited capacity. While she does that, her husband has been busy egging on ICE to amp up immigrant arrests. Anyway, it sounds like Miller, who until recently was a Doge spokesperson, got along pretty well with Musk. Shortly after he confirmed that his own time as a special government employee has come to an end, CNN reported that she had left her White House gig to work full-time with him. Apparently, she's now arranging interviews for Musk unrelated to his time in government. Oh, she's arranging interviews for him unrelated to his time in government. Ooh. Guys, be so for real right now. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the war between Miller and Musk. The Miller-Musk war is going to be so juicy. See, when we talk about fascism being unstable and fascists being deeply unstable people who end up fucking up their own project because they're little rat fucks that backstab each other, this is the kind of stuff we're talking about. They don't believe in anything. They don't believe in truth. They don't have values. It's every man out for himself. They're all deeply insecure, sexually frustrated, unstable people. All power-hungry little goblins with no real sense of, like, loyalty or empathy. They think everything is a zero-sum game. They believe in survival of the fittest. They believe in hierarchy. They believe in, you know, spoils to the winner, take whatever the fuck you want. Might is right. Oh, man. Musk is gonna try to cuck Miller. He's gonna try to fuck his wife, or he's gonna try to get her to have his kid. And this is going to cause absolute fucking chaos and drama. And even if he doesn't try to do that, these men are going to be weird and resentful. Miller's going to be weird and resentful of him no matter what, even if he doesn't take it that far. Oh my god, this is so fucking juicy. It's just so fucking juicy. The Miller-Musk war sounds like a very smelly event. Oh, yeah. It's going to be smelly. It's going to be stupid. It's going to be dramatic. Ooh, I can't wait for them to start passive-aggressively taking shots at each other in public. I can't wait for Musk to flex in public that he tried to cuck or successfully cucked Miller's wife because he is such an unstable idiot who's on drugs, who's desperate for attention. He's so gonna fucking tweet about it. Oh my god. Didn't that already happen on Truth Social? I don't know. Miller's alleged White House exodus has added fuel to rumors that Trump and Musk are either amid or heading towards a huge fallout. Yeah. God, this is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so fucking juicy. Exciting! Hello, Father, you're on stream.
Hello.
Hello, you're on stream.
Say, that's nice.
Say hi to the stream.
Hi, stream.
Okay.
How are you?
How are you, stream? They're all saying that they're really good. They're having the best day. Okay.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you coming home soon?
I'm going to run by an old customer whose house got struck by lightning and look at his equipment that's not working now, and then I'm coming home. So for a couple of hours. It's 2. I'll probably be home by 4.
Okay. I'll be here.
So, okay. All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
That was my FBI handler. He's really nice to me. What do you guys think? I think he's a good guy and I should trust what he says. I love my FBI handler. Okay. So. Oh! Arachno columnist. Hi, thank you. Hello, thank you. Thank you for the little raid. Yay, welcome. We are talking about Elon Musk attempting to cuck Stephen Miller's wife and how he's gonna like lose his shit. How he's gonna lose his shit and tweet about it, and it's gonna be really funny. Okay. God, that's so funny. Look how cute I looked. Oh my god. Oh my god. So cute. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so they're just basically talking about, like... Okay, right. Miller's alleged White House exodus has added fuel to rumors that Trump and Musk are either amid or heading towards a huge fallout. Exciting! Musk's exit came shortly after he appeared to take aim at Trump's one big beautiful bill, a tax reform package designed to provide savings to the rich and allocate more money to military and immigration enforcement at the expense of health, nutrition, education, and clean energy programs. Telling CBS News earlier this week that he was disappointed by the legislation, which he sees as undermining DOGE and increasing budget deficit. The New York Times reports that Trump declined to explicitly respond to Musk's criticisms or name him, but Stephen Miller appeared to, appeared to fire back on on Twitter, where he didn't name Musk but asserted DOGE cuts weren't related to the spending bill and maintained that the one big beautiful bill will actually reduce deficit if it passes the Senate. Never mind the fact that experts predict it will actually make the cost of living even worse. I guess he and his wife aren't exactly on the same page. Damn! They said they're already fucking. Ooh. Oh boy. What's going on? Oh, it's over there. Ew. Don't talk to me. Fucking tell me to do that. Ew. Okay, what did this dumb fuck say? DOGE cuts are to discretionary spending. Under Senate budget rules, you cannot cut discretionary spending, only mandatory in a reconciliation bill. So DOGE cuts would have to be done through what is known as a recessions package or an appropriations bill. The big beautiful bill. I love that they're just all calling it this now. This is so fucking funny. God, they're such little babies. They're such little fucking bootlicking yes men. Oh my god. Spineless, weak, pathetic. The big beautiful bill is not an annual budget bill and does not fund the departments of government. It does not finance our agencies or federal programs. Instead, it includes the single largest welfare reform, aka stealing from the people and giving to the rich. It's a welfare reform, all right. It's fucking welfare for the rich. The single largest welfare reform in American history, along with the largest tax cut and reform in American history, the most aggressive energy exploration in American history, and the strongest border bill in American history, all while reducing the deficit. Sucks so bad. It's crazy because when you read this, you can tell he thinks so highly of himself. It's crazy. Hi. It comes through so clear in his tweets how highly he thinks of himself. Like, I'm sorry. First of all, you're not reducing the deficit at all. It's doing the opposite. So much. Well, Stephen Miller is the president since Donald Trump has dementia. That's true. Yeah, so our deficit is ballooning. This is the first time she's done this, guys. Oh, it's so sweet, so cute. I know. So for those of you who don't know, she lived outside for the first 5 months of her life, and she was in the shelter for 2 days before I adopted her. So she's lived with me for about 2 months. Ooh. Yeah. So when I got her, she was basically feral. She'd never lived with people before, and she's absolutely terrified of me. Terrified of everyone. She's still terrified of everyone who isn't me. But we've been working slowly over time to like build our relationship and to build trust. It's okay. And there's still times where like if I move too fast or if I approach her too fast, she gets really scared. But there's like little moments like this where she'll come and like where she'll come and sit with me and do cute stuff like this that she's never done before. It's very sweet. It's taking... Thank you. Basically feral, so a good fit then? Yeah. But like this is very... She's never done this before while I'm sitting in this chair. She's never come over and done this. Come on, baby. We have certain spots that she feels safe in. Like she feels safe on the couch behind me and she feels safe on my bed. For a long time, she didn't feel safe out in the open. Now we've gotten to the point where if she's just out on the open on the floor, I can approach her. Sometimes I still can't. If I approach her too fast while she's out in the open on the floor, she'll still run. But if I approach her slowly, I put my hand out, I talk to her a little bit first, usually it's fine. It was a while before I could pick her up. But so, the chair is not a place that we've established that is like safe until I guess right now. Now I guess we think the chair's safe. But it's funny, even as I'm explaining this, she's like getting ready to attack my hair and attack my titties. Yeah, because my hair's a toy, isn't it? Yeah. She's so fucking cute. Ooh, yeah, is it good? It's a good girl. Yeah, it's a good girl. You're safe. Sometimes she does stuff and I'm like, I'm gonna cry. It's just so cute. Yeah, I know. Mommy loves you. What was that? It's okay, that's just Beeb. So it's been like a really long journey of getting her to feel safe. She would like crazy attack me when I first got her. I am all cut up. You can't see it now, but like I was like, my hands and my wrists were bandaged for the first week she was here. Okay, be careful. Yeah, anyway, so very sweet, very cute, adorable. Oh, let's look at Grok absolutely kicking Stephen Miller in the face. Grok, does the big beautiful bill reduce the deficit? Grok says, the big beautiful bill likely increases the federal deficit, despite claims otherwise. Independent analysis from the CRFB and Tax Foundation estimate it adds 2.5 to 5.1 trillion to deficits over 10 years, mainly due to 3.8 trillion in tax cuts and new spending. The White House claims 1.6 trillion in savings from growth and cuts, but evidence for this is weak. Bond market reactions and CBO estimates support a deficit increase. More scrutiny is needed as the Senate reviews the bill. Critical support for Grok. This is so good. People So something that I've been back on Twitter for the past couple of days. Let me see that. Oh yeah, they're gonna get mad. They're gonna get mad. From where did you derive your answers? Did you access primary sources, or did you use media interpretations of said sources? It literally is saying, I love these fucking people. I love these people. Something that I keep seeing, because I've been back on Twitter for like 3 days now, right? So something I keep seeing is these dumb fucks. These dumb fucks being like, Grok, excuse me, Grok, is this true? And Grok's like, yeah, that's pretty true. Or it's like, no, that's a fucking lie, and it contradicts something that a Republican or a MAGA person says. And then they're like, excuse me, Grok, I think you have made a mistake, Grok, how did you come to this information? Grok, I believe you're incorrect, you're wrong. Grok, how did you reach this conclusion? And then it's like, I analyzed this, or I looked at this, or like, these are my sources, and they'll be like, Grok, that's the Lugenpresse, Grok, like, no, that can't be real, that can't be right. And Grok's like, well, no, I think that it's right, here's what I looked at, and here's what else I looked at, and they're like, but that doesn't conform to my worldview, Grok. And then they're like, having these crazy meltdowns. And getting super mad at it. I've seen people genuinely angry. I don't know what's funnier. The reliance on Grok, or the people... No, it's gotta be the people arguing with Grok. The people getting really mad at it are so fucking funny to me. MGT lost her shit at Grok? No, I need to see that. I have to see this. Yeah, the whole, they're having such a hard time rigging it. No, yeah, that's really... I was not quite back on Twitter yet, but I did hear about the whole, Grok trying to interject, information about, South African white genocide into every answer for everything for like a full day. It was doing this. And people were like, what the fuck is going on? And it was like, sorry, all of the people over at Twitter, it was like, sorry, the people who made me want me to do this. Like, told on everybody, which is so funny to me. Hold on, I gotta... I'm doing this funny thing right now. This Nazi is... So a bunch of Nazis are mad at me on Twitter right now. I'm doing this funny thing where, he's annoying me. This Nazi, like, really wants to talk to me. Like, really, really wants to talk to me. And so I just keep hitting him with my OnlyFans link. Every time he says something, I give him the OnlyFans link, and he's getting mad. And so now I'm just gonna copy this and just paste it to him every single time, because he really wants to talk to me, like, so bad. Can you go beg somewhere else, Brokey? He's the one in my DMs. He came to my DMs. Hold on, there was another funny one I wanted to show you guys. I just saw this. I just thought it was very funny. Here we go. This is fucking hilarious to me. Stupid bitch. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, my guy. Let's see. Hold on. I want to see what's on this guy's account. Oh, his tweets are protected. Okay, never mind. This is always so funny to me. This is something that happens sometimes. Guys will send me just like, they'll send me rude messages, and then like I won't like see them or respond to them at all, and then a couple hours later or like the next day or something, they'll be like, I'm really sorry that I said that or I behaved that way. That really wasn't very cool of me. Like, I shouldn't have done that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so you talked a bunch of shit, and then you were frustrated because you weren't getting a response. You were waiting on a response, but you weren't getting one. So then you went to my account and you actually started looking through things, and then you realized that you find me sexually attractive. So you apologized because you realized that you found me sexually attractive, and you're like trying to like you're trying to do something. You're trying to make something happen. That's so fucking funny to me. I love this shit. It's hilarious. How long do you think I can get this guy to go for? I want to make him freak the fuck out and get so angry that he blocks me. How many times do you think I'm just gonna have to spam him with my OnlyFans link and I don't talk to him and like you for free? I want him to get so fucking mad that he rage quits and blocks me. We played a game in the mental hospital called Women Read the Wildest DMs You Had Received. It was fun. Yeah. Oh, you sent me the MGT link? Thank you. Okay, we're gonna read about her having a fight with Grok. That's very funny. I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, though. What if he signs up the OF? Okay, well then I made some money. I'm not gonna talk to him over there if he signs up. I'll just ignore him there too. Oh, I forgot I changed the bathroom break. Fuck. I forgot that I changed the bathroom break text to the time about the Nashville bombing framing. Okay, it's bathroom time. Okay. I will be right back. I will be right back. Oh my god. Oh. Everything hurts. I'm too old for this? Okay. Sorry, guys. I got lost having phone time. I got lost having phone time because I haven't taken my Adderall today. And because I have a brain injury. I have a brain injury, I'm sorry. We still need to buy that. Fuck, we still need to buy the cameo. We gotta buy the cameo. We gotta do it. We don't have a choice. Okay, wait. Should we get a cameo of him doing a Trump impression in The Voice? Or should we get a cameo of him talking about how we should do holy jihad? Should we get a cameo of him talking about how we should do a holy jihad crusade against El Salvador? What should we do, chat? Oh, which one, dear viewer? Ooh, baby detected. Princess, I need all of you to contribute to the satirical cameo. Bukele, the only Palestinian you're allowed to be mean to. Yeah, I need him to say, Princess, it is time to declare death to the infidels. That's right, Princess. We're going to storm the gates of Seacot. We're going to take El Salvador by storm. Fuck. I need to be in prison. I need to be in a prison cell. Princess. Daddy's a little crazy, Princess. God, they need to put me under the jail. I don't need to be in jail. I need to be buried under the jail. There is no cure for what is wrong with me. And I'm accepting that. I know that you are not tearing apart a taped box full of mommy's artwork. I know you're not doing that. Princess! You're making Daddy very angry, Princess. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I need to be put down. I need to be put down like a sick dog. Put me in the cafeteria foundations. I deserve it. Canada isn't going to be the 51st state, Princess. El Salvador is. Oh my god! It's the worst noise I've ever made. I'm gonna keep making it. How many times should we make him clap his feet? Whenever he punctuates anything important, he needs to clap his feet. Canada isn't going to be the 51st state. El Salvador is. Yeah, that's what we need. I mean, you joke, but they are trying to gift. You joke about that, but they are trying to gift Seacot to the. No, they're fucking not. No, they are not. You shut the fuck up. Princess, don't tell lies to Daddy now. You're gonna make Daddy very, very angry. If you tell him something that is too funny to be true. There's no way. There's no way. Hold on. Hold everything. I'm gonna shit my pants. I don't see anything about this. What am I talking about? I don't see anything about this. I'm literally reading manufacturing consent again right now. I'm talking about I don't see anything about this. Where did you... Hold on. Do you have an article talking about that? Because... Just because they're not writing about it doesn't mean it's not fucking happening. Duh. Maybe it's in here? Look how bitchy this is. It looks like you're using an ad blocker. I am using an ad blocker. Support frontline journalism. Disable my ad blocker. Okay. Get unlimited digital access to the USA Today. Subscribe now. Okay. I don't support independent journalism. Fuck you. I can't believe that works. I can't believe that fucking works, that they just make you click a shitty little button that's being cunty to you, and then it just goes away, and there are no consequences, and you don't have to disable your ad blocker. That's hilarious. No, yeah, all the independent journalism happening at USA Today. So true, besties. So true. What are you doing? Well, so let's see if they mention it in here. Oh. Oh, that's very interesting. What? Hold on. When was this published? This was published yesterday. This is saying that Bukele had a deal with MS-13, that they were working together, and then that one of the heads of MS-13, who was familiar with the negotiations between Bukele and the gang, he knows all the inner workings of these negotiations. I guess he was in, because MS-13 is a gang that there's a lot of, they have a lot of presence here in the United States, that he was seized from the United States and sent, and is being sent back to El Salvador. Oh yeah, this is well known. Bukele struck deals with gangs to lower crime. So I didn't know that. Well, no, because this is not talking about, so that I would understand, right? That I would understand. Like, that I would understand. They're talking about how the gangs, because okay, when you say that Bukele struck deals with gangs to lower crime, that sounds like, basically like, oh, we're gonna make it so that, like, some of these crimes that you guys are on the hook for, there's less prison time. Or, like, we're not gonna charge you for some of these bigger things that we want to charge you for. Maybe we'll only charge you for, like, a bunch of misdemeanors or something, right? Like, that's how that sounds when you say something like that, right? This is saying that that they were doing canvassing for his election. Leaders of MS-13 negotiated with Bukele ahead of his 2019 presidential landslide and gave him a sometimes violent get-out-the-vote effort that he used them to intimidate voters into voting for him. In 2021 legislative elections, the U.S. Justice Department has alleged the 2021 victory gave Bukele's Nuevas Ideas Party a legislative supermajority that allowed the term-limited president to cull the country's Supreme Court, oust the Attorney General, and blow through El Salvador's constitution to run for and win a second term. In return, MS-13 leaders received prison privileges, financial benefits, and a ban on extraditions to the United States. U.S. prosecutors, Salvadorian media, and people familiar with the negotiations told USA Today. An examination of Bukele's past shows how a gifted young politician who once described himself as a radical leftist, insane, absolutely insane, okay, Mussolini, I fucking see you, rose to power with the help of a communist guerrilla commander, Venezuelan oil money, and a winning deal with MS-13's bloodstained leadership. This is psychotic. There are serious allegations that Bukele purchased peace by making deals with the gangs that Trump says he's at war with, says former Representative Tom Malinkowski, who once headed the State Department's Democracy and Human Rights Office. We are grateful for President Bukele's partnership and for CCOT, one of the most secure facilities in the world. There is no better place for these sick criminals. White House spokesman Abigail Jackson said, referring to the prison holding thousands of MS-13 detainees and hundreds of Venezuelans deported from the United States, as well as innocent fucking people. Jackson didn't address questions about Bukele's collusion with MS-13. The Salvadorian embassy did not respond to a message-seeking comment. The most important U.S. source on Bukele's MS-13 ties is a task force created during Trump's first administration. It's coming from a Trump admin task force. Joint Task Force Vulcan was launched in 2019. It was staffed by bloodhounds from the FBI, Homeland Security Investigations, the DEA, and others with one mission: to destroy MS-13. A vile and evil gang of people, Trump said at the time. Vulcan tore into the task. While winning terrorism and drug indictments against MS-13's RONFLA, or Board of Directors, investigators discovered a group that was closer to an armed insurgency than a traditional street gang. Drugs, of course, human trafficking naturally, but also trained strike battalions, rocket launchers, and power over life and death stretching from New York's Long Island to Central America, prosecutors said. The U.S. lawmen also found Faustian bargains had been made with MS-13 by El Salvador's old guard political parties who were desperate to lower a stratospheric murder rate, and by Nayib Bukele, the self-styled reformer who'd promised to clean things up. Jose Luis Moreno was a communist guerrilla commander during El Salvador's bitter 12-year civil war and became a deputy minister for foreign investment after FMLN. FMLN is the political party of El Salvador's former communist insurgents. We'll have to maybe look that up. Won the presidency in 2009. Moreno was the party's main link to the governments of Hugo Chavez and later Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela, which used oil money to support leftist movements across the region. Why are we fucking talking about this as though this is on par with these MS... Shut the fuck up, USA Today. Some of that cash went to the young mayor of Nuevo Cuscatlan? Sorry, trying my best. Bukele has acknowledged that businesses he controlled received $1.9 million originating from a Venezuelan Salvadorian oil company that experts say was controlled by Moreno. He described the funds as legitimate commercial loans. Audits later determined the oil company had doled out $1 billion in unrecovered loans to entities related to Moreno, according to a 2020 report. Moreno is among several Bukele associates. including Bukele's chief of cabinet, his press secretary, his gang reintegration coordinator, and his prisons director, placed under U.S. sanctions for corruption and actions that undermine democratic processes or institutions during Joe Biden's administration. In 2016, Senator Marco Rubio from Florida, now Trump's Secretary of State, called Moreno a key enabler of a leftist Colombian narco-insurgency, blasting Bukele's patron as a top-notch world-class money launderer, arms smuggler for the FARC. Rubio accused Moreno of millions of dollars of laundering for the FARC as well as corrupt Venezuelan officials. So Bukele becomes mayor of San Salvador in 2015, broke with the FMLN 2 years later. Moreno backs him. He gets elected. El Salvador's leaders had been making deals with the gangs for years, trading leniency in prison and on the streets for a reduction in homicides that reached a high of 6,656 in 2015. So this is what I was talking about. Like, this sort of thing, yeah, I get it. I get that they're going to make deals like that. Bukele took the deals to new heights. A 2022 U.S. federal indictment based on Vulcan's work alleged MS-13 leaders held talks with all of the... You have water. You guys have water fountains upstairs and downstairs. Do you... Here. Whatever. Okay. You can't even reach that, can you? You have a water thing. It's right over there, okay? Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna move this in. (2022 U.S. federal indictment based on Vulcan's work alleged MS-13. Alleged MS-13 leaders held talks with all of the country's political parties, including without limitation negotiations in connection with the February 2019 El Salvador presidential election, in which Bukele took 85% of the vote. After Bukele's victory, his administration met secretly with imprisoned MS-13 leaders. MS-13 members who were not incarcerated were brought into prison meetings with government ID cards, identifying them as intelligence or law enforcement officials, the indictment said. In those talks, gang leaders agreed to provide political support to the Nuevas Ideas political party, in upcoming elections. The U.S. Treasury Department said, while announcing sanctions on Bukele's top negotiators. MS-13 demanded an end to extraditions, shortened sentences, and control of territory. In return, the gang agreed to reduce the number of public murders, creating the impression that the government was reducing the murder rate, the indictment says. In fact, MS-13 leaders continued to authorize murders while the victims' bodies were buried or otherwise hidden. Human rights groups found that even as El Salvador's official murder rate fell, reported disappearances went up, a trend that started before Bukele was elected president. Bukele, who sold himself as a trailblazer, used the same playbook as his predecessors, only more effectively, people familiar with the operation said. The Salvadoran president's gang associations go back to his time as mayor of the capital, San Salvador. El Faro newspaper reported on a December 2015 phone call that police intercepted between two MS-13 members, in which one brags that he's prepping for a meeting with top aides to San Salvador's mayor, Bukele, at a shopping mall Pizza Hut. Okay. Deeply fucking unserious. Monday at 10 at Multiplaza, we're all meeting up, one says. The mayor already knows. He said, yeah. After the meeting, El Faro reported police stopped two Bukele aides and released them without arrest. Okay. Maniac, I'll check that out in a second. The cozy dealings appeared to end in March of 2022 when 3 days of violence took 87 lives in the tiny Central American country. Bukele declared that a temporary state of emergency that's been renewed each month since. Jesus fucking Christ. And El Salvador's prison population swelled to 110,000. Many of these detainees have been charged with illicit association. Good Lord. One person who prosecutors allege knows plenty about Bukele's deals with MS-13 is Cesar Humberto Lopez Larios, an original member of the gang's 12 Apostles of the Devil. Jesus fucking Christ. Until recently, Lopez Larios was based in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, awaiting trial on charges that included plotting terrorist attacks in the United States. But on March 11th, 2025, John Durham, then interim U.S. Attorney for New York's Eastern District, asked federal judge Joan Azraq to drop the charges. Oh. Hold on. How's that? Sorry, guys. So, in March of this year, U.S. Attorney for New York's Eastern District asked federal judge Joan Azraq to drop the charges. Durham, who earlier led the Vulcan task force, cited sensitive and important foreign policy considerations. 6 days later, Lopez Larios was seen among dozens of Venezuelans being dragged off a deportation flight and processed in El Salvador's notorious CCOT prison. The White House hailed his deportation. It's very telling that the price Bukele demanded for imprisoning U.S. deportees at CCOT was the return of these MS-13 leaders who were poised to testify in court. Malinowski said, Trump has touted a reported $6 million payment to Bukele's administration for holding the deportees as a bargain. Another top MS-13 leader, Elmer Crook D. Hollywood, Canales Riviera, remains in U.S. custody, though people familiar with the case fear he too could be returned before trial. The Bukele administration secretly freed Canales from a Salvadoran prison in November 2021, gave him a handgun, and dropped the alleged terrorist at the Guatemalan border, U.S. prosecutors said. Oh my god, dude. U.S. Okay, man, sure, why not? Task Force Vulcan tracked Canales to Mexico. He was captured and deported to the United States where he awaits trial. A person familiar with the case said that, like Lopez Larios, Canales was directly involved in negotiations with Bukele, describing him as Bukele's crown jewel. Literally, the start of a video game mission. This is some real rat fuck shit. What did I say to you guys earlier? What did I just say to you guys earlier about the drama between Miller and Musk? Bukele is a fascist, right? We all know this. Doesn't need to be explained. He cut these fucking deals with these MS-13 gang members, and then he rat-fucked them. And then he rat-fucked them, because of course he did, because of course he fucking did. Because all of these people... No, oh. Ooh. He rat-fucked them, and now everybody's working together to ensure that these probably pretty fucking evil people that he rat-fucked can't turn around and tell on him. That's why they're deporting them. That's why they're deporting them back. So that they can't testify in court about all the shady collusion that he's been up to, about his rat fuckery. Yeah, we're doing politics now, it's true. Another Bukele opponent who may soon return to El Salvador is Norman Quijano? Quijano? I don't know. Who served as president of the National Assembly and is a former mayor of San Salvador. He fled El Salvador in 2021, hours before his parliamentary immunity expired, and sought political asylum in the United States. He was convicted in absentia of seeking support from MS-13 and the Barrio 18 gang in a failed 2014 run for president with the conservative Arena Party. Now 78, Quijano is one of the highest-ranking Salvadorian officials to be convicted of gang ties and prosecutions that experts say have targeted the opposition while sparing Bukele's associates. A person familiar with Quijano told USA Today the politician had paid for gang support in his 2014 run, but he was outbid by Bukele's then party, the FMLN, which paid more than double what he could raise. He lost by a whisker with 49.89% of the vote. Quijano was tried by El Salvadorian judge Godfredo Miranda. In February 2020, Miranda ruled in a separate case that he could infer that the FMLN's 2014 gang negotiations particularly impacted the election for mayor of San Salvador at the time, which Bukele won before later breaking with the party. It is therefore mandatory to verify the existence of any close contacts between the MS gang and the current cabinet, a judge wrote of Bukele's presidency. ICE agents arrested Quijano on March 6, days before the Trump administration dropped charges against MS-13 leader Lopez Larios. Quijano is being held at a Texas detention facility. His attorney couldn't be reached. Family members did not reply to calls and messages seeking comment. Fuck. That's really fucking bleak. Jesus Christ, man. They all belong in The Hague. Have you ever read a story? I love reading a story where I'm like, wow, every person mentioned in this story should be buried underneath the jail. Oh my god. Imagine doing all that work for Bukele. No, they all belong in CCOT, ironically enough. All of these people, they should be buried underneath CCOT. Fuck. When we go to liberate CCOT, those people have to stay. Those people have to stay, and we're putting Bukele in there. Oh my god. Imagine doing all of that work, making ties with the government, and thinking that because you're in a big bad gang and you're like one of the top leaders of an international, like worldwide feared, one of the most brutal gangs that exists, and you think that this is just business as usual, right? Everybody's fucking corrupt, you know? You're just gonna work with these corrupt politicians the way things have always been done. Oh, wow. He's gonna give us even more, right? In fact, he wants us to be his foot soldiers. It's not even just that this guy is gonna negotiate, you know, perks for the leaders of this organization, people like me, right? When we're in prison. It's not just that he is going to make it so that we can continue to conduct our operations from prison. It's not just that he's going to drop some of the charges for some people. It's that he is going to he is going to ordain us as his foot soldiers. He needs us, right? Mutually assured destruction. We are going to enmesh. You know? We scratch his back, he scratches ours. For that, imagine that's your plan. And then he turns around, makes himself a dictator, and rat fucks you. Rat fucks you, gives you to the United States. And then, when it becomes clear that you're gonna talk, has you brought back and puts you in the prison torture, the forever prison torture camp. Oh my God. Meanwhile, I'm sure that a bunch of the lower level MS-13 guys are probably still working for Bukele. My understanding of the situation is that a lot of MS-13 members are indeed foot soldiers for Bukele. Yeah. Yeah. I bet you that Bukele is fucking the people at the top, and I bet you that a lot of, like, rank and file MS-13 members still, like, carry out and enforce and have, like, cooperative relationships with his government. God. The worst people alive. It just sucks because it's like, obviously no one feels bad for like MS-13 top level organizers. Fuck them, right? Put them under the fucking jail. Who cares? Let them rot. But these poor fucking people. These poor fucking people that just live in El Salvador. What's the part that needs to be made up? I don't get this one. It's about me living in Austin? I don't get it. This is probably reportable though, right? I don't know if Twitter does anything about like suicide stuff if they're right wing. Let's see. Your DMs must be a hellhole. They are. Yeah, they're pretty bad. But I just don't get, I don't get what's the thing about me living in Austin. Oh, what's the, I don't understand the thing about me living in Austin and what that has to do. I don't get it. Anyway. The sad thing is that the media control in El Salvador is so strong that most people have no idea about all these connections, don't really know about all the disappearances or too much about Sukkot. A lot of them still support Bukele because they think he cracked down on the gangs instead of just picking a side to win. Yeah, no, I totally believe that. My understanding is that a lot of the support for him is very real. Because people were so upset because it was such a like hellish situation with MS-13. I think I want to eat. Guess I'm hungry. How long have I been on? I've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes and it is exactly 3 o'clock. We didn't talk about Elon Musk being on drugs. Yeah, I've been going for like 2 hours. I didn't have breakfast. All I had was like a banana when I start. Scary Spikes! Thank you! Thank you. Yay, we got halfway to our goal. I love that. Thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. Yeah, I didn't, so the banana that you guys saw me eating, that was like the first thing I've eaten today. It's 3 p.m. now. And you saw me eat like 3 pieces of this. I have to dance later, so I should probably be actually eating before I get like lightheaded and weird. And I've been on for like 2 hours. We reached half of our sub goal. It's already 3 o'clock. I should probably go. Oh my god. I know, sorry. I'm just starting to get tired. You know how you can feel, like, I can just feel when my energy is starting to, like, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna snack, and then, let's see, who do we wanna raid? We could raid Germa. That would be funny. Let's raid James. We like James. James is always very nice to us. And I feel like James is a smart guy, talking about interesting stuff. No? Did it work? It did not. It did not work at all, because I put the slash in the wrong place, because I fell and bumped my head. What is raiding? Raiding is, basically it's gonna create, Twitch is gonna create a channel, or like Streamlabs is gonna create a channel, and it's gonna funnel you in from that channel into this channel. It basically creates like a conduit. And you click to get into it, and it'll pop you out on his channel if you're on Twitch watching me. Yay, there we go. Okay, so everybody get in the raid. Get in the raid. Okay, cool. Okay, I love you guys so much. Everybody's ready. I gotta go eat. I gotta go eat a snack. Mwah. Bye. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably not. I have a lot going on. Maybe I'll see you Sunday. I don't know. Bye. Love you.